What's going on, my friend? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. We're also going to get in some altcoins as well. What I want to do today, guys, is look on the weekly time frame. So each candle is going to represent 1 week. We have the weekly candle close coming up tonight, so I think it's going to be important for us to check this out. So far, Bitcoin's looking good here on the weekly time frame. If we can close where we're at, we're going to close above the prior week's high, which is a good sign, and this potentially could be a bullish engulfing candle as well. So that's what we want to see, guys, as we're holding this 20-week simple moving average, which is going to be in green. So all that's looking good. I'd just say the volume's a little bit lower than what I'd like to see with this bullish engulfing candle, but so far, so good. Everything's looking pretty good right now, guys, just wanting to close up above that prior week's high, which is going to put us at $65,575. That's important for us, and we also want to hold this prior week's low, which we're doing well, and that's at $60,225. So far, the relative strength is going to be at 68.29 right now, so that's good. No problems there. Money flow is going to be at a positive 10.87, and our VWAP is going to be at a negative 2.47. Just to show you the money flow here, guys. So far, so good there. No major problems with the money flow. Stepping back here, guys, main areas and things that I want to see. I want this to continue to be our higher low, this nice hammer candle that we had. We supported, or had supported, about $56,500. So we want that to continue to be our higher low, and now we need to go up and get that higher high, see if we can get over the previous high of about, we'll call it $74,000. If we're able to, I'd look up to that next round psychological level of about $80,000. So far, guys, on Bitcoin, so far so good. No major problems there. If we take a look at the technicals, we do have a buy right now. And with the technicals, guys, what I like to look at is the 1 day, the 1 week, and the month. And typically I'll start with the month. So on the month, we have a 2 sell, a 9 neutral, and a 13 buy. On the 1 week, we have a buy, which is a 2 sell, 10 neutral, and a 14 buy. And this is averaging the oscillators and our moving averages, and it kind of comes up with a summary for you. And then on the 1 day, we have a 4 sell, an 8 neutral, and a 14 buy. So that's what you want to see in alignment, guys. The bigger time frame, the month, the week, and the 1 day, all a buy right now. So that's looking good. So that's going to be Bitcoin, guys. Next one we're going to take a look at is Ethereum, which has been lagging behind Bitcoin a little bit. We've been in a bit of a falling wedge here, guys. I've just been watching this pattern, especially on the daily time frame is where I've been watching it at. So right here, seeing if we can break out. Volume still a little bit lower than what I would like to see, but some nice candles here. If we do break out of this, we need to get over top of this 50-day moving average, which is going to be at $3,165 is the next overhead resistance area that we have to deal with. So getting back to the 1 week time frame here, guys, if we can close today where we're at, we could close back up above our 20-week simple moving average, which would be good for us because we did previously lose it. And then we would have to try to challenge up here at this previous week's high, which I don't think we're going to get to today before the close, but that's our next overhead resistance, going to be at 3,222 on the weekly time frame there. But just seeing if we can break out of this, guys, and get some movement to the upside. Right now, our relative strength is going to put you at 55.25, so same thing like we were talking about, lagging and strength behind Bitcoin. Money flow is going to be at a positive 6.98, and our VWAP is going to be at a negative 10.00. For Ethereum, if we take a look at the technicals, on the 1 month time frame, we have a buy. On the 1 week, we have a buy. And on the 1 day, we have a buy as of now, as you can see how everything's broken down for us there. Main thing for Ethereum, guys, we just want this to be our low here, and that's going to be down to around $2,800. We don't want to go any lower than that previous week's low. We really want this to be like a weekly bullish piercing pattern. See if we can get up a little bit higher and challenge that previous week's high there. So, guys, that's going to be Ethereum. Everything looking pretty good there for the most part if we can close back above that 20-week simple moving average. The next one we're going to get into is Cardano. If you're here for Cardano, let me know down low. So a lot of work to do here for Cardano, guys. We are still trading below our 200-week simple moving average. So this is the main area here, and you can see there's this sell block here. So this is something could be overhead resistance, and we're really going to have some buy pressure to break back up through that, which I do think is going to come here, guys. I believe, and this is just my opinion, it's not financial advice, I do believe an altcoin season is going to be approaching here in the next few months or so, and I think Cardano is going to do well, but right now definitely lagging behind. So right now, guys, main overhead resistance area, we would have to say 72 cents here, and we're looking at this on the weekly time frame is why I'm saying 72 cents, because that's going to be our 200-week simple moving average. Really need to get back up above that. Money flow is going to be at a negative 4.10. VWAP is going to be at a negative 4.01. And our relative strength is going to be at 46.26. And for that, guys, we need to get back up above that 50 line, because that's what I like to use to mark for strength or weakness. And just as an example back here, once we broke up through that 50 on the weekly time frame, guys, you can see where our price was at about 29 cents. And we had a really nice move all the way up to about 70 cents there. So really watching when we break up above and break below that 50 line on the relative strength is how I like to use it there. So that's Cardano, guys. We need to hold, as of now, about 44 cents. If we get into the technicals of it, on the 1 week time frame, we're looking at a neutral, or I'm sorry, on the 1 month, we're looking at a neutral. On the 1 week, we're looking at a sell, which it's a 12 sell, an 8 neutral, and a 6 buy. And then on the 1 day, we currently have a sell right now. So we are looking good on the 1 month time frame here, a little bit more neutral here, guys. Oscillators looking a little bit better. Moving averages are what's putting some pressure on us here. But in the shorter term, Cardano really needs to get moving. So that's going to be ADA. Next one we're going to take a look at is going to be Link. Link has recently got a nice little pop here, guys. On the weekly time frame, we're looking to see if we can get a bullish engulfing candle on slightly below volume here. So we would like the volume to still tick up a little bit. It was nice on the daily time frame. Our volume's been ticking up, and we are having a few days, you can see here, guys, right above that average volume. So, but we're looking at the weekly here. So the bigger picture, still want that volume to come in, still want to tick up, get up above this average line here. But so far looking good. We potentially could close back up above our 200-week moving average, as well as staying up above our 50-week moving average. So the 200 here, guys, that we need to close up above is going to be at $14.99. So it looks like we're probably going to be able to get that today, which would be good. And then we're going to need to get up above our 20-week simple moving average, which is going to put you at about $17. So that'd be the next overhead resistance. Relative strength right now is going to be at 53.51, so breaking that 50 line. Money flow is going to be at a positive 2.32, so trying to get that money flow going. And our VWAP has turned positive here, guys. We're at positive 0.67, so just slightly, but Link is trying to get its act together here just a little bit. Overall technicals here, guys, it is showing a buy. Just to put that out there for you, just showing you these things and how I like to back them up with the technical. So I typically do my technical analysis, and I'll just kind of look and see if it's correlating and supporting with all the technicals that we're having here for TradingView. So that's going to be Link, guys. Next one is going to be LITECOIN. So LITECOIN still trapped below our 200-week simple moving average, guys, and this has been a huge barrier for us here. We've hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and we had this failure again. So that's the main area. What we're going to say for LITECOIN. We need to get up and above $106. That's major overhead resistance for us in the longer term. In terms of support, we want to hold where we have this green order block here, guys, and it's going to put us right back around $70 is a big area for us as well. Our relative strength is going to be at 50, so we are battling at that 50 line right now. Money flow is going to be at a negative 3.37, and our VWAP is going to be at a negative 7.39 as of now. So LITECOIN, guys, just really moving sideways here, seeing if we can have this as some type of accumulation area before it makes its move. And we went really hard, really far down, and really fast over here, guys, and sometimes it gets made up on the opposite side. So we're just going to take a look. We're going to be patient. We're going to watch and we're going to wait, see if we can start having some strength out of here and break up above that 200-week simple moving average. Next one's going to be Solana, sitting at $168 as of right now. Guys, so we are trading up above our 20-week simple moving average in green, so that's good. Have a really nice bullish engulfing candle here. If we can close above the previous week's high, which is about $160, so it looks like we may be able to close up above that, which would be good. Then we would go up and challenge about 176, then be around that 185, then back up to around that 204. Right now, though, good momentum. Money flows moving to the upside there. We're at a positive 9.69. VWAP's at a positive 0.76. And our relative strength is going to be at 63 right now. So all that's looking good. Have nice momentum building to the upside there. I would like to see us on a little bit more volume, though. Technicals for Solana. On the 1 month time frame, we have a buy. On the 1 week, we have a buy. And then on the 1 day, we have a buy. So it's just, again, guys, calculating all the oscillators and the moving averages and putting it together for you. So that's SOL. Next one we're going to get into, let's go to XRP. Just trying to rip through as many as I can for you here, guys. as quickly as possible. So for XRP, we need to hold the previous week's low, which is going to put you at 40, we'll call it 50 cents. Guys, we're battling with the previous week's high here, which is going to be at 56 cents. So just stuck in that range there between about 50 and 56 cents. Going to see which way that breaks. But as of now, we still have this overhead pressure and this resistance of the 20, the 50, and the 200-week simple moving averages putting pressure over top on XRP here, guys. And typically what I've learned over the last 7 years is when XRP runs, it's just going to do it in the middle of the night. It doesn't matter really what's happening with the technicals. You can just wake up, and when it's ready to run, it's going to run, or when it's ready to dump, it's going to dump. It kind of does its own thing as well. Cardano's kind of like that. But, you know, guys, I wouldn't stress if you're an XRP holder. I'm personally not an XRP holder, but if you are, I still think this is going to do well down the road here, and we may even be just in some type of accumulation area down here, guys. But we're going to have to see. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on with the SEC and everything else, so that can be a big pain in the butt as well. But you can see when these moves do come in, guys, they can come in really fast, and in the matter of a week or two, you can go from prices like 53 cents all the way up to $2. So just be patient out there. I think that's the main thing in this space, guys, is just being patient. Your day will come. So relative strength is going to be 44. Money flow is going to be negative 7.30, so we still need to work on that money flow there, guys. VWAP is going to be at a negative 3.78 as of now. See some other ones here I want to get into with you. I think I had ICP. There we go. Let's go ICP. So for this one, guys, we're trying to hold our prior week's low, which is $11.60. Also trying to fight with this 20-week simple moving average. We gave it up, want to get back up above that, and that's going to be at $13.45 and be up to our previous week's high that we need to get over top of, and that's at $14.02, guys. And a lot of times you'll see in the stock market as well the previous high and the previous week's low holding as support and acting as resistance. So really watch those things, guys. Put them on your charts. They can help you a ton. Relative strength right now is going to be at 52.76. Money flow is going to be at a negative 5.91, so we have not flipped positive yet, and our VWAP is going to be at a negative 11.08. And just give you a picture of the money flow here, guys. You want to see it start trending up like this and then eventually flip is what you're looking for. Let's see. Let's go to Mina. Mina, guys, we need to hold. Let's see here. We're going to call it 78 cents. Right where we're at right now is what we want to hold, especially on top of this 50 simple moving average. That's a big area for us, so we want to hold that, see if we can go back up and challenge this previous week's high at 93 cents, then be up to around that $1 area, guys, that big psychological level. But we've really given a lot back here. We're going to have to see if we can get some type of bounce out of here. So far, the money flow hasn't been the best for us. We're at a negative 9.58. And our relative strength is at 41 right now. So we did cross down through that 50 line. You can see our MACD as well. So potentially here, guys, just lagging behind. We do have a sell signal here for our overall technical. So just one we're keeping an eye on, guys, at much lower prices, because I have seen this run pretty well. But as of right now, no positions in this coin. Let's see if there's anything else that I want to get into for you. Guys, let's go AAVE. So for AAVE, we need to hold $82.50. Overhead resistance, guys, we need to break $94. If we can, we fell pretty hard on this side. Sometimes we can make it up really quick like we talked about, and we could go back to that 122 relatively fast. But right now, if we step back and we just take a look at this on the weekly time frame, definitely looks like we're in some type of accumulation. We did get a break of structure, and then we just gave it all up. So we're going to have to see if this is an accumulation area, our stage 1, and then potentially start breaking out into this stage 2 here. This one can run pretty fast. Overall circulating supply only $14.82 million. Let's see, money flow is going to be at a negative 2.04. VWAP is going to be at a negative 6.28. And our relative strength is again below that 50 here, guys, at 43.86. So that's what I want to bring to you guys. That's on the weekly time frame. Love each and every one of you. Be safe out there. I think our time's going to come here down the road in the next few months. Just be patient out there. God bless you all. Take care.